Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a first impressions on the E.l.F. Brow Shadow and Liner Palette. And oh boy, I've been trying to film this intro for about 6 times already. Anyways, so I'm going to be giving my first impressions on it and what I actually think. And, you know, the whole shebang and see how it wears. If I'm able to insert wear tests and everything, I will. Just see if it creases, see if it does anything funny. You know, how it's holding up. So if you guys, I like these kinds of videos, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That way you guys can see future videos like this and everything like that. And if there's any sort of product that you guys want me to try, please leave comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys, so, you know, let's have at it. So the first thing that I'm noticing when I open up this palette is, one, you get a huge ass mirror. I mean, look at that. That is just crazy. Now, I'm not going to blind you guys anymore, or try not to, but it does come with a brush that's in like a little sleeve thing. So I'm just going to quickly take that out of the package, or the slippy thing, and now that would be a really good brow. Okay, well maybe not. It's a little thick for my liking, and this brush is kind of meh. But hey, it's a brush that comes with it, and I give them props for not giving like a little spongy applicator because I hate when companies do that. But I can definitely add some powder to my brows and test it out. So after looking at that, now I don't really see too many color ranges with this. It seems like on camera it looks like there's a lot of color range, but going from the here to about here, there's not much going on. I mean, I see, like, this is definitely different. This, like, these four colors, there's not much difference. I'm kind of concerned on how they would be on the eye because they may not register. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go and give you guys some swatches and we'll see how it works. And my concern was right. So as you can see on my skin tone, that's the lightest shade. Then you have the next one. The next one. These three shades literally look identical. This shade was so pigmented, I about shit. Like literally, that was crazy pigmented. And this shade, you know, honestly, these four shades all look the same. All look the same. And honestly, I don't think, I'm going to test it out, but I don't think that there is a good brow shade. Now, I feel like this will be okay, but they all pull so warm on my skin tone. Now, this may just be a strict eyeshadow palette for me, but we'll see how it goes. So, I'm just going to do something simple, nothing ridiculous, and I will be putting it in my brows too to set my powder. That way you guys can, you know, see how that does. And I'll try to give you guys a wear test. I'll try to. If not, I will update in the comments on how it performed. So I'm just going to be taking this brush, this fluffy crease brush, and I'm just going to do a really simple look. And I'm just going to be going into, whoop, we got some shedding going on, guys. I'm just going to be going into this shade. I'm just going to be putting that into my crease. And seeing, ooh, okay. So these shades are pretty pigmented. And there is a little bit of kickback, but nothing ridiculous. So, well, I use this shade. There is a little bit, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but just little tiny crumblies is pretty much all it is. But so far, it is really pigmented. Like, this didn't take too much effort to get to this opacity. Now, if you're going to be using this as a brow thing, I mean, yeah, you want that pigmentation. You don't want to be just trying to do your eye look forever, you know what I mean? So far I'm pretty impressed with that. Like, I think I dipped into it like 2 to 3 times, maybe 2. But I didn't need to go into a third time. I think I just did anyways. Now these shades are blending out effortlessly. They are pretty hard to the touch, like they're rough when you go and dip into them, but so nah. Okay, so I am going to be going in with this shade right next to it, the fourth one down. I'm just going to be adding that to the outer corner. And I really don't see a color difference. Like, when I was looking at the palette was so freaking ashy. I was like, yes, finally we got ash, a cool tone palette. But I know how far that goes with me. Like, any type of cool tone shade doesn't go far. So yeah, you guys, that is blending out really easily. Like, it didn't take that much effort to even build up to this pigmentation. I am pretty darn surprised. And then I'm going to be taking this shade and putting it on my outer edge. Just ever so slightly. And I'm going to tap out the brush because I'm sure this is definitely pigmented. So I'm just going to work that up into my crease on the outer edge. In the half moon crescent. Now this is a great mirror. This will be great for travel. Like, even if you're just using this for eyeshadow, this would be great for travel. Like, no doubt. Now, I am having a little bit of trouble blending out the darker shade, but that could have just been because of me. I maybe put a little too much. But so far, I'm really digging the look. Okay, so I'm actually pretty surprised because if you're looking, they actually look pretty darn neutral instead of completely warm like I was expecting. So I am going to be taking a flat, that's not flat, I'm going to be taking my, actually I'm going to take the brush from the palette, which I already think I just lost. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking this light shade right here on this flat brush that it came with. Oop, there's a hair. Okay, no. I'm just going to take it, okay, look at that, guys. Like, whoa. Really turn that off. Like, there's just puffs of shadow everywhere. But I'm just going to be taking that onto the inner portion of my lid. Now I'm just, I'm really calling for like a nice shimmer shade, but I'm going to be true and I'm just going to use this palette and I'm just going to highlight the brow bone too while I'm at it. Okay, so I'm going to be doing something a little bit daring. I'm going to be taking this dark shade right here and I'm just going to be taking on the angled brush and I am going to put it into one brow on camera. So I'm just really going to tap it off. I'm just going to work into this brow. Now, okay, that is hello pigment. Now I already have my Anastasia Beverly Hills, dipping in again, tapping off the excess. I already have that down and right now, so that way it has a nice base to cling to. I didn't want to go and do it without anything because I don't like dipping in a third time. I don't like how I don't like just putting on brow products. I always want to have something to set it or to go on underneath. That way it clings to my brow. And I feel like if I used that Essence Make Me Brow, I feel like it would take away the powder. Like, I don't want that. So far, I am actually enjoying the color. I think it is pretty darn good match. Okay. Alright, you guys, so this is so far what I'm working with. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, but I will try to go and give you guys, my final thoughts at the end of the day. If I can't, I will redo the whole video and everything and just do it all in one take, you know what I mean? So I'll see you guys later. Hey everyone, so this is going to be like my last check-in. It is about 11 o'clock and I'm ready to take this makeup off. So I definitely think that the eyeshadow wore very, very well. And I'm just going to go and look at the mirror over here. So that's what I'm looking at. I definitely think the eyeshadow wore very well and nothing is coming off in my brows. Like, okay. I'm sitting here tugging and tugging. Nothing. So either A, that all the powder wore off, which I will test again and let you guys know in the comments, but like the description box of how it went, because I did use a pomade first. I used my Anastasia pomade first and then the powder. So I may be just seeing the pomade and you know what I mean? So I'll go and test that out. But so far, I really did enjoy it. I do like how neutral everything looks. I do think that dark color is a good neutral eye color, neutral brow color for me, because I know I have a hard time finding things that are very, very, pale girl friendly with that kind of stuff. So I definitely think that that color was really, really nice. And I do definitely love the look that I wore today. Like, I would wear this again. And you know that I'm not into this very natural, like, taupey looking look. But I totally would recommend it, especially since all the shadows are matte. And if you're a matte girl, I would highly pick it up. Because, I mean, compared to the Naked, like, Basics palette, you get more, you pretty much get more for your, right? Huh. Well, I guess that depends. If you want to spend more quality, I don't know. It's your choosing. But I do recommend getting it. I do like how they blend it. I do like how they wore it throughout the day. I do think it did fade, like I said, but it's okay. You know what I mean? It's not too much. There's no creasing. There, you know, everything looked good throughout the day. I was actually fairly pleased. I wasn't sure what to expect since it said it would be a brow, a shadow, and a liner. I was like, oh, all right. We'll see. So I hope you guys like this little video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoy it and subscribe to my channel. That way you guys can see more future videos. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.